So, in this video, we're going to talk about the Eagles and why there are question marks, even though certain Eagles fans don't think there are, and a proposition for Lord Burson. And we'll get into that next.
O-T-R.
So, the proposition I have is for Lord Burson. Who else would it be for? The man that has laid the claim that they are going to sweep the division. So here's my proposition. I'll put up my channel, okay? And I'm not staying off of YouTube for good. No, I'll put up this channel. If I lose, I got to delete the channel. Plain and simple. But you have to sweep the division. And if you don't sweep the division and you lose one of these games, you have to give me the amount of money coinciding with the amount of subscribers I have at the time. I think that's a fair proposition. This is a claim you've made. Now, are you going to back off this claim? Because you backed off of Jordan Howard claim. You're going to back off this one? Because you're brash, you're bold. I get the confidence in your Eagles. You say somewhere between 11-5 and 14 wins. I think that's absurd too. I see you about 10-6, 11-5. Why do I see you like that? Quite frankly, veteran-laden roster. Not a lot of youth at different positions. Veteran-laden rosters have a tendency to be injured. You struggled with injury last year. It very well could happen this year. That's what happens with veteran-laden rosters. You need a good mix of young and veteran-laden. And you can talk about the Giants all you want because I'm a Giants fan, and that's what a lot of people do. They try to turn it to your team. The only thing you can say about the Giants is they're unproven. That's the only thing you can say about the Giants. You want to call us trash? They're unproven. They're young and unproven. You, on the other hand, are boom or bust. And you know what? I'm not even going to talk about the elephant in the room and Carson Wentz's injury history. We know that. That's a question he's got to answer for you guys. What about his leadership? What is his ability to galvanize the team during adversity? All the things Nick Foles did in his Super Bowl run, all the things Nick Foles did beating the Rams, beating the Saints, and making it into the playoffs for you guys last year. That wasn't Carson. That was Nick Foles. You were in danger of missing the playoffs with Carson Wentz. Nick Foles came in and galvanized your team and pushed you into the playoffs and allowing you to grab the 6th seed. I get it. You have talent all around the field. Talent's only half the story. I get you have the defensive leaders. You have Brandon Graham. You have, what's his face in the secondary there? Jenkins. I get it. Your defense is galvanized. What about your offense? I get the weapons. Weapons are only half the story, especially when it comes to a quarterback. Aaron Rodgers has had weapons throughout his career. Why doesn't he have more Super Bowls? Despite being the most talented quarterback, arguably, in all of the NFL. And don't give me the BS that he hasn't had a defense. It's because he's not a leader. He's not able to galvanize the team and lead the team like Nick Foles, like Eli, like some of these lesser talented quarterbacks have the ability to do. What makes Tom Brady great? He can make all those throws. Oh, yeah. And he's a leader. And he holds people accountable. Can Carson Wentz do the same? He hasn't answered those questions yet. Yet you guys want to put that MVP status on him. I don't see it. There are question marks on the Eagles. Just as not as many as other teams. But that doesn't mean your season can go from this to this real quick. I saw it happen with the 2017-2018 Giants, where we were picked to be the class of the NFC East. And guess what? We ended up 3-13. Turnover in the NFL happens like this. So good luck. It's been One Giant Rebuttal. Please like and subscribe. And Ethan, take me home.
Go Big Blue.